So when I first saw this, I thought to myself, there's no way this is real. This has to be a joke. This cannot be real. This cannot be ESPN's WNBA rookie rank.
ESPN analysts talk about the WNBA all season, but the way they treated Caitlin Clark felt very disrespectful. Many people think the criticism against her went too far and became embarrassing.
At that point, some of us felt like maybe she hadn't proved it in the WNBA, but at this point, she certainly.
Some analysts always seem to have a problem with Caitlin Clark. Whenever Stephen A. Smith tried to defend her, other pundits would respond with comments that criticized or put her down.
She will do her best. I know she's talented, but she's not strong enough and she doesn't have enough experience right now to compete at this.
Another analyst said Caitlin would not be strong enough for the WNBA, but that claim did not make sense. She proved them wrong by recording 2 triple-double games, something that had never been done before. Because of performances like this, people keep talking about Caitlin Clark. When others try to downplay her, she responds by showing her talent on the court.
Best player in the country.
To the media or me?
As you see it.
I feel like I'm the best player in the country.
Angel Reese has the right to believe in herself, but many people question how she can still think she is better than Caitlin Clark. The debate between them should have ended months ago, yet some ESPN commentators still struggle to accept that Caitlin might be the best and continue trying to criticize her.
Exactly what I'm saying, because I think it makes a mockery of the women's game. If the focus on, now we just have to have people because of marketing and their attention, and they're not as talented, we're not putting the best team out.
Earlier in the season, one commentator said Caitlin only brings excitement to the crowd but does not have real talent on the court. However, many fans disagree with that opinion. Caitlin Clark has helped bring more attention and popularity to the WNBA. Because of the growing interest, the league even changed its playoff format and added more games. As Caitlin continued her rookie season, she exceeded expectations with her strong performances and influence on the league. By the end of the year, she had changed how people view rookie players and eventually won the prestigious Rookie of the Year award.
I was like, this is ESPN, and they are owned by Disney. And I was like, okay, maybe this stupidity makes a little bit more sense. But then I was like, okay, maybe there's like a stat or stats that I'm missing, right? That maybe I'm overlooking something as to why Angel Reese is better than Caitlin Clark this season.
Many people wondered how ESPN made such a big mistake. When the network released its rookie rankings for the WNBA, Caitlin Clark was placed in 6th place. This surprised and disappointed many fans. People who followed her college career knew how talented she was. She was already famous for her long-range shooting, great court vision, and ability to lead her team in difficult games. Seeing her ranked so low, especially with Angel Reese ranked 2nd, made many fans question ESPN's judgment.
Response of folks that don't think she is praised enough and she is above reproach in terms of criticism, or that praising another player is an affront to her is like, whoa, bro. Like, also, like, you're in my mentions talking about women's basketball? I've never ever seen you before in my life.
Angel Reese is also a very talented player, but the big difference in their rankings caused a lot of debate. Many people felt that ranking Reese above Clark showed that ESPN did not fully understand the different skills both players bring to the game. Some fans even felt it was disrespectful to Clark. However, Clark quickly proved her value on the court. Game after game, she played at an incredible level, breaking records and becoming one of the most exciting players in the league. Her amazing three-point shots and smart assists showed that she was not just one of the best rookies, but one of the best players in the entire WNBA. Her leadership and influence also helped bring new fans to the league.
Angel may have exceeded expectations, even more so than
As Caitlin Clark became more popular in the WNBA, not everyone in the media recognized the challenges she faced. Some commentators said the league was not targeting her and that she was being treated like any other player. But as the season continued, many fans noticed that Clark seemed to receive more physical defense than most rookies. Statistics showed that she was fouled very often. Opposing teams focused heavily on stopping her because they knew how dangerous she was on the court.
Swoops all y'all other haters out there, and I'm gonna call you out, man. Because it's blatantly obvious why you're hating on the young.
Even with this tough treatment, Caitlin Clark stayed strong and continued to perform at a high level. She kept playing well despite the constant fouls and physical defense against her. Her ability to stay focused and keep delivering great performances showed her determination and talent. Some people also felt that certain media commentators did not fully understand what was really happening during the games.
Versus Caitlin Clark, and that is just absolutely false. It is unfair to the women that have been there building this league to this moment so that Caitlin Clark's popularity could take it to the...
Some criticism grew stronger when a commentator said Caitlin Clark's main value to the WNBA was the large number of viewers she brought to the league. According to that opinion, her popularity was more about attention than her actual skills. Many fans strongly disagreed with this idea. While it is true that Clark helped bring more viewers and attention to the WNBA, her success was mainly because of her excellent performances on the court. Game after game, she showed her talent, leadership, and high level of basketball skill. Her exciting play helped increase the league's popularity and brought many new fans to watch the WNBA.
I'd say she's lucky this UConn team isn't healthy. And that's a true statement.
That's wrong, Molly.
Monica?
That's wrong, Molly. Molly,
like
it's excuses.
5 top players,
it's excuses,
am I right?
Molly. It's excuses.
Major injuries.
You would not be saying that if it wasn't UConn.
Major stars not playing.
Listen, excuse me, it's her against Caitlin Clark.
Stephen A.
Ain't no excuses.
Stephen
you
A.
got there.
Wait a
no,
minute.
I want to hear that now.
Stephen A.
Let me tell you, if
Paige
Georgetown
Becker-
get back in the mix, I'm going to be insufferable. I'm just telling you that now.
What?
If Paige Beckers didn't basically miss 2 seasons, I don't know if we'd be talking about Caitlin Clark the way we are.
Many fans who had never watched the WNBA before started watching because of Caitlin Clark. Her exciting style of basketball attracted attention from sports fans everywhere. She became one of the main topics in media coverage of the league. Game after game, Clark helped break viewership records and brought large audiences to WNBA games. Fans loved watching her deep three-pointers, clutch shots, and strong performances. Because of this, her games became must-watch events, and she brought a new level of excitement to the league.
Molly, I said...
Really, Molly? Wow.
Really?
Clark's presence also helped the WNBA grow by attracting new fans and creating a lot of buzz around the league. This showed that she was not just a player who brought viewers, but someone who helped raise the overall level of attention for the league. One clear example of her influence was when the WNBA made an important change to its playoff format. Because interest in the league was growing, the finals were extended from a 5-game series to a 7-game series. This decision showed how much the league's popularity had increased.
There's a Caitlin Clark effect on all of basketball, and especially on women's basketball ratings. Kudos to her. She has elevated an entire sport in viewer.
For many years, the WNBA finals were only 5 games long. But with the rise of new stars like Caitlin Clark and the growing interest in women's basketball, the league saw a chance to expand. Moving to a 7-game final series was not only about adding more games, it was also about responding to the increased demand for exciting basketball. Even media outlets that had earlier underestimated Clark's influence had to recognize that she was helping drive major changes in the league.
Want it to grow if it's certain people at the face. And there is still this undertone of jealousy that for some reason I cannot get around calling it anything else but that because I don't know what else it could be. I thought it was going to get better this season, but it hasn't. There are still people who seemingly, to me, feel like they just don't want Caitlin to be a part.
Clark's star power also brought many new fans who wanted to attend games, buy merchandise, and support the league. For a league that had often struggled financially compared to men's basketball, Caitlin Clark became a major boost. Sponsorship deals also increased because brands wanted to work with her and connect with the growing popularity of the WNBA. Clark's appeal went beyond basketball. She became a cultural icon who attracted both dedicated basketball fans and casual viewers, making her a strong ambassador for the league.
Act like there isn't or hasn't been legitimate resentment emanating from those who are pioneers. Nobody's fooled here. You got pundits who used to play in the WNBA, some of them who didn't, and who was speaking on behalf of those who didn't want to create that kind of noise themselves because of the negative impact. We talk about it when the men do it. If we detect jealousy, if we detect envy, if we detect resentment, and it's amongst the fellas, we put it out there. Shit, we act like it's the latest episode of General Hospital. But when the ladies are feeling that way about another young lady like Caitlin Clark, and people like myself and Shay Shay call it out, suddenly it's a problem.
Throughout the season, ESPN often seemed to misunderstand Caitlin Clark's true impact. From ranking her 6th in rookie rankings to sometimes downplaying her achievements, their coverage did not always reflect what was happening on the court. Even as Clark broke records, attracted new fans, and helped change the league, ESPN sometimes focused more on other players or minimized her influence. As a result, many fans felt that their analysis failed to fully recognize how important Caitlin Clark had become for the WNBA.
Caitlin Clark's the most valuable, most important person in the WNBA this year and should have been unanimous rookie.
By the end of the season, it became clear that ESPN had underestimated Caitlin Clark. She proved herself not only as the best rookie, but also showed that the early opinions about her were wrong. Her journey from being ranked 6th by ESPN to winning the Rookie of the Year award was very impressive. It showed her talent, hard work, and determination to succeed despite criticism and doubt. Throughout the season, Clark proved she was one of the best rookies in the WNBA and one of the most influential players in the league. Winning Rookie of the Year confirmed her success and proved her critics wrong. In the end, ESPN had to admit that Caitlin Clark is a special, once-in-a-generation talent, and her award was the perfect way to finish an incredible season.